Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Flying with Mike. We've got another night we're going to fly here. We've changed it to daytime, a lot of reasons, but I like seeing the aircraft, especially Ivanka. I love their aircraft. Oh, wait, that means we're not in the US. Oh, no, Toto, where are we? South America. Pasto, to be exact. That's right. Many call it, excuse me, it is hovering. Okay, I just had to check. They left the hover jets on. Anyway, yeah, we're in Pasto, at what's called the aircraft carrier of South America. I kind of see it when you come in. It does look like this. It's on a plateau, so it kind of does give you that aircraft carrier-ish look to it. Although most aircraft carriers are not, what is it, 6,000 feet long? 7,000 feet long. Usually they're not that long. So, but anyway, hey, that's where we're at. We're headed to Bogotá. So I hope y'all enjoy. It's going to be a fun night, and we're going to get right at it. We're still trying to figure out how X-Plane put the hover jets on that one. That's pretty cool. All right. You never know what you're going to find here. Oh, by the way, how many of you were surprised to find out the upcoming new airport they're going to um, deck out for X-Plane 12 4.0. Sorry for the yawn, folks. Oh, it's been a week, and I know many of you can say the same. Be it work, be it Christmas, be it whatever. I get it. Also, there's an aircraft change today. I know the original post said a 319. I know you Airbus heads aren't going to be upset that it's an A320 Neo. 251 to be exact, if you got to be that exact. So, uh, it'll be a fun flight. That's what it's all about. All right. So let's get up in the cockpit again. We're going from Pasto, Colombia, to Bogota, Colombia. So I hope you enjoy. And I see a issue that needs to be worked out right here as well. I ended up how I did this. Yeah, hey, it's flying with Mike. We never know how things happen. But hey, Pratt PT6. Ah, hey, PT6. Hang on, I got something for you. Is that soon enough? Just quite, just curious. That gonna be soon enough for you? So hey, welcome in, Pratt PT6. Um, yeah, we'll be putting it in the air tomorrow, the 747. So flying from Taiwan to Japan. I hope y'all enjoy that as well. Got a nice out of him. All right. All right, let's get up in the cockpit. We got some work to do. All right, we're in the A320 Neo as aforementioned. Let's get the Sim Toolkit up and running so y'all can see what we have in store. Besides the yawns, man. Oh, excuse me for the slurp too. Um, oh yeah, and the weather decided to turn Christmassy here tonight. It's cold again, and it's snowing. Oh, well, flurrying. But Sunday, oh, it's going to just be downright brutal here. I think they somehow the Lord has mistaken us for Minneapolis. You know, all in good deal. I know all is good. So anyway, here's the flight. Uh, Titka 2 Alpha or Tiku 2 Alpha to Tiku, to Esaro, to Gur. Gur for Echo. And 1-4 right, which all seems pretty good right now. So that's what we're going to fly. Ooh, I kind of like that airline back there. Jet Smart. Might have to get smart. Oh, wait, wrong show. Loadout for today. We'll just keep going after that big yawner of a joke. 38,720 pounds going in the aircraft-ish. And not off by much. Fuel 11,000. We're putting 400 on or wherever it ended up at, but we're going to be a little higher than that. And 176 guests aboard, or as we like to call them, peeps. And the way SimBrief does this is not the way many of the planes do this. The planes incorporate a lot of the weight into the passengers. They kind of do a per person weight plus bag. So not per person and then a baggage weight, if that makes sense. So that's why you'll see numbers off a lot. We're taking off runway 2, landing as mentioned, 14 right, cruising at flight level 390. Cost index 27. Sounds like a good flight. Weather. Okay, forget the weather. Hang on. We'll show it, but just realize that's not what you're going to see. That's what it is currently here at Pasto. It's froggy. You could almost hear the frog horn going off in the background. Froggy. It's drizzly, foggy, overcast 300 in real life. Bogotá in real life's broken 6,000. The airfield folks are working to get that fixed, the sky. And 15 degrees, 59 degrees, can't complain too much with that kind of weather. And it's a lot better than it is here. I'll say that much. So let's get going. I just need to do one thing. Click VATSIM. I thought I did it and I just happened to look up and did not. All right. Let's push that up a little just to be safe. Okay. Let's get our RNAV data. Yes, we retrieved it. It's not what it was, but you know what? It'll have to do. RVR of 75. We can take. What? Oh, whoa. I have a takeoff alternate? I put that in? Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I'm like, whoa. I normally don't do that. So I kind of caught myself off guard. Hey, that's not good catching the captain off guard. Oh, heads will roll for that one. I'm pretty sure it might have been automatic because of the weather. Anyway, so yeah, we're filed. And hang on, and we're going to click. We're going to click. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I need to get my numbers. Oh, and by the way, we will be AVA 88. Correction, 8562. And we are in A20 November. Fire away. All right, you can see we have now come online here. Matt 1997 AI or Air. I hate that. It won't fit in the box. Hey, welcome aboard. Hello. Got some more snow coming your way. A couple of clippers. I know. It doesn't stop snowing in where you're at till April. We know. Oh man, that was the one thing in the truck that always blew me. Why is it always snowing? Yep. All right, let's take one more gander so everyone can take a look at her. I have to work on that view. Comes in way too tight. I'll have to work on that another time. All right, but there it is, the A320neo getting ready to roar out of Pasto. Nariño is another word for the airport. Yeah, the aircraft carrier, like I said, of South America. It's still hovering, by the way. Are these? Now, these are on the ground. They got to turn the hover jets off on the pushback. All right, let's go through this real quick. All right, let's turn some fuel pumps off. Oh, yeah. And by the way, we are on ACARS, so we don't forget. Try to do that now before I come online. Yeah, I know y'all. Oop, oop, you didn't hear that. Oh, I'm gonna get. Oh, you clicked sound and we couldn't hear it. Oh, the nastygram. Oh, there you go. I settled them down. The nastygrams I'll get. All right, coming on down. We'll put the strobes to auto. We'll run number 2 for the lights. I think we have enough toilet paper. And sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Okay, I think we have everything. Oh, no, we need to check down here, downstairs. Let's see. All right, we are up and running on mode C. We'll go ahead and go to weather turbulence. And we'll close that out. We'll talk more about this part of the audio panel as we get there. Master switch is off, no mode switch is off, speed brakes down, flaps up, drive on parkways, park on driveways. And you can see all the doors that are open. Okay, we're good. Let's get up here. Boom. Okay, they're good. Bow down here. I don't think we have any coordinates. One last check. And that would be negatory. No coordinates here. That's fine. I think we can live. Oh, we're going to have to. All right, so the GPS is updating. We got 7 minutes till it's ready. So we'll press on. Got about an hour and a half or so flight ahead for you folks. All right, go to the init page and let's request. Okay, go to the IRS init. Since we don't have coordinates, we'll just align on the reference point. We can get winds. Okay. And cost index, I thought we said 27. Let me double check. We did. Let's be fair there. Everything else looks good. All right, and clear, and clear, and clear. All right, next up will be the weight page. Let's see. Zero fuel weight, wait a minute, 136.5 is good, 29, yep, that's wrong. We're showing 294 right here. Up here, 292, so we'll go 29.4. Always make sure if all you're changing is the other side of the slash put the slash in, diagonal, however you want to say it, and just type it out. If you don't, you're going to get rid of this. And it might say invalid. Hopefully it would say that. Okay, we're running 11.4 for fuel. You can see the numbers slightly changing, and I like seeing extra time. F plan. All right, here we go. Okay, plan. Let's go, well, we'll go 40. And I'll go ahead, put it in here. Hopefully we won't be doing much typing. All right. Chots. All right, so here's what the route looks like. Remember we said Tegu, SRO to Grrr. That's kind of how it sounds outside. Grrr. Everyone walks out. Grrr. All right, so you can kind of see the fun we're going to have at Bogotá, making this little arc to come in. Bogotá, I actually like. It's a fun airport, especially with the 747, because sometimes we're in high altitudes, so we have to start slightly different than normal. So yeah, it's kind of fun. But you know what? We're in an Airbus, so it really doesn't matter what 747 does. That's for tomorrow. All right, let's go in here. Click the airport, click departure, and runway 2. And we're going off to Titgu 2 Alpha. And no transitions. Insert. All right. Now, if you were in Boeing, you would click step with this key right here because it would say step. Airbus, a little different, arrows. Up, down. We're going, it's kind of weird. I know we're going up through the flight plan, even though it's kind of below it. So, but we're just kind of watching for discontinuities out to Titgu. There it is. All right, then we're going to Asaro. And then grrr. Everything looks good right here. Same thing, except now we're doing arrival. Okay, now why I have this up. Well, first off, let you see it a little better. Here's what we'll do. We're going to take off and 6,700 feet or PS 902. Is that PS 90210? I don't know. The famous address. And anyway, and then we'll make our run over here to Titgu above 16,000. Folks, you're in the Andes. These are some mean mountains. A book and a movie, I think, by the same name, Alive. Read about it. Oh, Freddie has nothing on him in horror in what happened to those folks. Freddie just had nothing. If you watch horror movies, Nightmare on Elm Street stuff, yeah. All right, then we got our flight route. Now we're going to talk out this. First off, why don't I see it? Okay, let's get in here and find out why. Beaker 4. Okay. Nope. Here it is. Just make sure, hang on. Grr 4 Echo, good. Got the right chart. Okay, so you can kind of see what we're doing. Again, we're in, I'm going to say a valley for better term. You're landing at a mountain city. Pretty big city, too. 8,000 feet above sea level. So Garadat, Gerba, Erpu, Nor 1, Nor 2, Nor 3, Nor 4, Nor 5, Hut, Poldy, and then down to AMS, which is the initial fix for the ILS. Okay, so pretty simple. We just have to be on our best with this approach. Mainly the 17,000. Then when we get to AMS, we're going to go to 13,000. Yeah, you're only 5,000 feet now above the ground. So, all right, now with that established, we got to first, what's our approach going to be? All right, well, we have the X-ray. If you're ever curious between when they have multi-letters, hey, click on the chart. Okay, so we're coming here. Where's AMVIS? We're coming in here. 7 miles to Bogotá, and then down to our, that's an interesting one. Actually, you know what? Sometimes it tells us. RNAV arrivals. Okay, so as you can see, we're going to come down, and then we got to go to Bogotá and then get to our runway. All right, so that pretty well sums it up. X-ray. Works for me. And then we're going to come out here to IRUP, I think is what it is. We'll look at it in a second. All right, so we're doing the ILS X-ray. Okay. Whoop, whoa. Why did it pull up to Cat 2? Is this a Cat 2-3 approach? Very difficult to discern. It is. All right, let's see. Hang on, go to the charts. Wrong charts. There's, whoa, it is the Cat 2. Zulu is the same. Yankee will, oh, Yankee is more, oh, that's for the other side. So Zulu might be our better choice. See how going through the charts sometimes helps? Because that ended up being a Cat 2, Cat 3 approach. That's funny, though. It says for 1-4 right. Okay. And if we need it, we'll pull it up. Don't think we will. All right. So what we have decided, instead of going to Bogotá and down, we're going to Utman and over. Okay. So we have decided upon ILS Yankee 1-4 right. I lost it. Where? Oh, there it is. Is that correct? ILS 1-4 right. Clear. Yankee. Coming in on the, I don't know if it'll be GER. There it is, GER for Echo. Okay, and no transitions. Is that correct? A little nervous. Something doesn't seem right. That's why. Thought something didn't feel right when I saw GRA, and I'm like, what's GRA? Probably up, I don't even see it on here. So that's a good call that we were doing that check. Now we're on the right one. GER for Echo. Bingo. All right, now we'll insert it. All right, so from GER, real quick check, we're going to GERBA, IRUPU, NOR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, PULD, and AMS. Utman onto the ILS. Perfect. And that's what you're checking for. Now we have a whole different reason to come back. If we missed here, we're going to 13,000 feet. Track to AMVIS via Bogus 680. 682, 684. Give them over to it and hold. Okay, a little longer than I wanted here, but that was good. Bogotá to Rio Negro. Okay, so that looks good. Click back there, click up, and we're in position to go on to RadNav. He says cautiously as he gets rid of charts. Okay, no ILS. Oh, we have MER set up. Okay, good. And the perf page. Back over here to the EFB. Now, we're going to go with what's written here. Stand by. I don't know what 2998 is. Okay, we're not getting much, so we'll take Toga 2, and you can see the distance. All right, so we'll uplift. I don't know how correct we are here. Let me try something. Okay, that didn't help. All right, so 2998 is going to be the number we work with. Click. How about 1015? Okay, we're showing 021. I don't know if this is going to be a legal takeoff. It's right down the runway. And we said flaps 2. Request. All right, so we're looking at 126, 132, 135. That works good for me. Up 3, and a dry runway, clear, and insert. Only other thing I want to verify is I probably won't get it on this chart. Maybe this one. 11,000. Good. Transition out. So 126, 132, 135. Everything else looks good. We're just about ready to go. I hope you are too. Kind of glad I gave us that extra time. All right, let's get up here, get that APU running, because I just realized it's not. Okay. We'll put LS and constraints there. We'll do it both sides. Okay, out of here while we're waiting. All right, we're just going to go 39,000. Okay, it's available. And all right. Let's make sure we're good and ready to go. Back up top. Okay, and lights are set. Landing elevation set auto. Okay, we're not cross bleed. We'll go pack flow high. And the upper deck is ready. Okay, going across. Oh wait, we're 10:15. 39, all good here. 3 green down, 12 o'clock. Set you to flight plan. We're all set, ready to go. Okay, let's call better pushback and let's get this thing pushing.
Ground to copy. Please, show me where you want to go. Ground to copy. Tau is driving up.
Okay, and let's see. Altimeters are set, beacons on, chocks are getting ready to be pulled.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Now, I'm going to, go on a limb here. If you all are looking for a fun place to fly to, this is it. And your better runway to shoot for is 20. Not runway 2. To me, it's just a simple approach. These guys do it probably every day. They have to.
Bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, here we go. Let's make sure we're online. Okay, we are. Brakes off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brakes set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Starting number 1.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right, thanks for the pushback. And those new to X-Plane or didn't know, it is a free utility that you set the way you want to be pushed. So, but again, it is free. So I'll let that sink in for a few minutes, those coming from other sims. Okay, there's our pins. And are we avail? Not yet. Now we are. Timer on. Bleed off. Okay, we'll go down to the bottom here. Ground spoilers armed, door locked. Everything set, flaps 2. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the APU. All right, flaps to take off. Let's go down here. We're going to set the pitch trim to up 3. All right, And then quick check of them. Okay, we're good there. We're ready to taxi. We're going to go ahead and run through the whole procedure because the runway's right there. Auto brakes to max. Test. Okay, we're good. Oh, nice one, ToLiss. Appreciate that in the update. This I did update not too long ago, and it's one of those updates I didn't really see much, except one big thing. When you, we were going to talk about this. When you go to mechanic or your attendant buttons, it turns off your call here, your first one. You need that on to be able to talk to controllers. All they're going to get's garbled or static. Okay, hang on, I want to check something. Okay, everything's clear. But having that turned on, oh wait, it came on anyway. So that, in disregard, I don't think it was part of an update. All right, here we go. Let me see, anybody around? And yes, we were rolling backwards. And that could happen down at the bottom of the hill. That's why I want to be fully ready for takeoff. Pasto traffic, Avianca 8562 taking off runway 2 at Pasto. It's been a while since I've been here. I need to I need to have some fun and shoot the approach again. Another one we haven't done in quite a while is Santo Dumont there at Rio. All set, ready to go. Punch it. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. The dog was barking. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to figure out what he's barking at. And he is probably too. All right. Okay, we're in climb. And slowly bringing them flappers in. As we begin the trek to Bogotá. All right, we're gonna commit, and ground spoilers no longer need to be armed. Okay. Now the cool thing is I do not anticipate any weather along our way, but for now we'll keep it in tight till we make this big turn up ahead. We check our altitudes of 8,000. Oh yeah, we got that by 2. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, cool. So we are on our way to Bogotá. We're already through 10,000. I guess I should have said it. Nariño is 5,958 feet above sea level. It's a little stormy that way. All right, we're on our way. Glad to have y'all aboard. Great flight ahead to Bogotá. A little longer than our last one, but overall, I love flying this little short route. I believe the time zone here is the Atlantic time zone, or whatever they call it in Brazil, for those of us here in the States. So 1 hour ahead of Eastern. So to kind of gauge when you might see air traffic controllers if you're on VATSIM. There are some big event there. I guess we'll call them big. The air bridge between Sao Paulo and Rio. All 4 of the big airports. If you can call Santo Dumont a big airport with a 4,000, 5,000 foot runway. Um, yeah, they land these things on them, folks. They have another one. I forget where it is, but there are from time to time some big events down here, so check them out. They're fun to fly. I even flew one where they were just kind of working their way through South America and caught a leg or 2 on it. It was kind of fun. Couple of 100 miles each, and basically you're up, you're down. So it's kind of fun flying down here. Check it out. Hey, it's the other part of our hemisphere, so. And you want to really challenge yourselves. There are some higher altitude airports than Bogotá, further south. Bolivia is mainly where they are, but you'll find them in a few other spots. So check it out. Sometimes getting out of that comfort zone is a really, really good thing. I enjoy learning about the different air traffic control systems out there. We all are so used to it here in North America, but you get over to Europe, it is different. And you get down into South America, it's different from the other 2. So Australia, the same thing, and same with over in the Far East. So it's kind of fun to see the variances in the world. Granted, the same thing applies to how you fly. Got to get wind over the wing. Aircraft's got to get in the air. And, it's all the same, but how, you know, the airspace is controlled is where it gets kind of interesting. So I really do say give it a try. If you're on VATSIM already, you've got half the battle beat. Don't worry about language barriers. You'll be shocked how well things go out here. Well, we're on course now to Titku, and what are we looking at? 38 miles ahead of us. And then we'll be on to our route, and we're well above. They needed us at 16,000 feet or higher. We're into the 20s already. So being that it is still here in the States in many areas, Friday Eve, I hope you all are having a good week. Of course, tomorrow is Friday here in the States. Most of the rest of you watching this, yeah, we know it's already Friday. And I hope you've had a great week. Wasn't the greatest for me in many ways, and but we get a day off, a day to rest, try to reset for Saturday. Saturday here in the St. Louis area. I don't know how cold it's supposed to be, but I know a second Alberta clipper comes through, and basically it's kind of like a bomber. Open the bomb bays and all the temperatures just start dropping. So yeah, it's gonna be cold on Sunday. But just like you expect in December, we're not even to the solstice yet. Just like that, we'll be bouncing back into the 30s and 40s, lickety split, and yet it'll be another memory. Uh-oh. Did center come up? We'll find out. I thought so. All right, 128.6. I need it. 600. Oh, come on. Good evening, Center Avianca 8562 with you, climbing to flight level 390 for Bogotá.
Good 562, Bogotá Center, hello. For radar surveillance, squawk 1202.
1202 for the box, Avianca 8562.
That's correct.
Where are you? There you are. 12. Okay, should be seeing us.
Avianca 562, radar contact, flight level 275, continue climb to flight level 390.
We'll continue our climb to flight level 390.
Oceanic 8587 frecuencia.
Okay, now we're going to have potentially an issue. Nothing major, don't need to call the crash trucks out. Nope, they can stay in the barn. The weather I'm operating on is the same as the time I'm operating on. And I want to say it's like 5, 6, 7 hour difference. So the current weather in Bogotá is 040 at 4 and a few clouds at 6,000. Not a major problem unless he chooses to bring me in on 3.2s. Then we got to do a complete reconfigure of our arrival.
Sobre 851, Bogotá Center, buenas tardes. Copy Medellín meteorological conditions. Runway in use 01 with calm QNH 1023, temperature 18. Time check 0105. Report ready to copy reference. Bogotá Control, Oceanic 8587, nivelado 240. Oceanic 8587, Bogotá Control, buenas tardes para vigilancia radar, active código respondedor 1206. 1206, Oceanic 8587. Super 851, did you copy meteorological weather conditions?
Who?
Super 851, you clear to Cartagena via the Bogotá 3 Alpha departure runway 01, try to maintain flight level 290. I'm sorry, 280. Squawk 1401. Super 851, clear to Cartagena, 3 Alpha departure, 280, squawk 140, and Super 851, red back is correct. Pushing start is approved. Report ready to taxi.
Okay, this situation, we could still see a runway change, although it looks like we may be safe. SimBrief sometimes gets it wrong. So why we haven't gotten an ATIS yet, I don't know. Let's see if any... Oh, there is one. Stand by. Let me see. Oh boy. They're making it very difficult. I am not getting... an ATIS. And you can see we have some pretty good high altitude mountains here. Minimum safe through here is 19,000. I'll call it 20,000. So yeah, they're up there, folks. A lot of unfortunate mishaps have occurred here, crashes.
Solicita fuera de cabina 5 minutos, Oceanic 8587. Recibido. Aprobado.
I am not getting any kind of ATIS. Ah, somebody's headed to Pasto. You know, I misspoke. It's runway 2 you want to head to if you want to do the Nariño RNAV approach. It's a fun one. Make sure you follow your speeds. You go fast, you go wide, you go round. It's just that simple. So okay, they are on the 14th, transition 19.
Oceanic 219 por izquierda proceda directo ISBAT. Izquierda directo ISBAT, Oceanic 219.
Okay, so I know you can't read it now, but it's 050 at 5 as of top of the hour, which now makes it an hour and 10 minutes old. Top of last hour, I should, 000Z. Visibility 10 kilometers, few clouds 6,000, 13 degrees. Nothing significant. Transition levels 19 and 1,000 and 14 left, 14 right for arrivals and departures. Expect vectoring for dependent parallel approaches. ILS RNIP for the other. Okay, got it.
Avianca 8536 para vigilancia radar activa, código responder 1207. Avianca 8536, código frecuencia 1207. Avianca 8562, Bogotá.
Go ahead, Bogotá, for Avianca 562.
Avianca 8562, expect Golf India Romeo, you are level, flight level 250.
Gulf India, or let me get it right. Gulf India Romeo 4 Echo arrival 25,000 flight level 250 at Golf India Romeo. Okay, so set that up, Mike. 2621.
Contacto radar nivel de vuelo 200, notifique listo el descenso. Acá 8536, no entendí la última charla. Avianca 8536, contacto radar nivel de vuelo 200, notifique listo el descenso.
I need to get some information in real quick because we're about to descend. Okay, we're set and okay, temperature 17.
Avianca 8536, copy condiciones de Pasto, pista uso 02, viento 020 grados 3 nudos, QNH 101 hectopascales, visibilidad 1800 metros, niebla, cubierto a 100 pies, notifique intenciones.
Oh, we're going to have it all the way down, 119.5.
Avianca 8536, a 10 millas de iniciar el descenso. Aeródromo bajo mínimos, notifique intenciones. RNAP, pista 02. Avianca 8536. Avianca 8536 para la aproximación aeronave. Avianca 8536, perdón, para la aproximación aeronave, pista las 02. Necesita un techo de al menos 340 pies. El techo actualmente se encuentra a 100 pies sobre el campo. Notifique intencional. Avianca 8536, repito, RNAV 02, pista 02. Avianca 8536, recibido. Siendo nivel de vuelo 10 sobre el río Rematadero que utiliza aproximación RNP, pista 02, a discreción del piloto. Avianca 8536. 8587 Bogotá. Adelante Oceanic 8587. Oceanic 8587, copia condiciones de Pasto, viento 020 grados 3 nudos, QNH 018 hectopascales, visibilidad de 1800 metros, neblina y cubierto a 100 pies sobre el campo. Notifica intenciones. Solicitamos continuar a la aeronave a la pista 02, Oceanic 8587. Oceanic 8587 recibido. Cuando la estación de nivel de vuelo 140 y sobre el VOR de mercaderes ingresa circuito de espera pública. Recibido a discreción a descendos para 140, esperamos a la 02, Oceanic 8587. Correcto, sobre el VOR de mercaderes ingresa circuito de espera pública. Recibido sobre el borde de mercader, circuito de espera conforme al público Oceanic 8587. Eso es correcto, Oceanic 219 cuando la estación de nivel de vuelo 250. SimBrief 518 ready for taxi. Cuando listo tenemos a 250 Roger, 1 second please. SimBrief 1 Roger, runway 01, taxi via Delta Alpha holding point Alpha 2, report ready for departure. Runway 01 via Delta Alpha holding point Alpha 2, report when ready for taxi, SimBrief 518. Oceanic 8587 y lo llamo para el abandono del circuito de espera, tráfico aproximadamente en cadena de aproximación RP pista 02.
Okay, I know I've been quiet, and I know y'all are probably jumping for joy. Kind of letting them talk. Welcome in those that just tuned in. We are flying from Pasto, Colombia, Sierra Kilo Papa Sierra, if you want to look it up, to Bogotá, Sierra Kilo Bravo Oscar.
Platform to Sierra 1 Hotel Alpha holding point Alpha 2. Okay. Bogotá Control, Oceanic 8587, solicitamos como intenciones, solicitamos ILS a la pista 20 en Pasto. Oceanic 8587 recibido. Por ahora, cuando listo, haciendo nivel de vuelo 140. Recibido, por el momento descendemos para 140 y esperamos ILS 20 Oceanic 8587. Correcto. Oceanic 8587, a continuación descenso nivel de vuelo 120, pero por ahora mantenga la espera sobre el veador de mercaderes. Descendemos para 120 y mantenemos la espera sobre el borde de mercaderes en 8587. Correcto. Coach 536, llegando a punto de espera Merck, a nivel de vuelo actual 140, buscando 120. Venga, 8536, autorizada aproximación RNP a discreción del piloto, notifique con pista de vista. Coach 536, enterado. Kite 562, contact now, Bogotá approach 119.5.
Over to 119.5, Avianca 8562. Thanks. Yeah, Bogotá approach, Bianco 8562 with you about 8 miles from Gulf India Romeo.
Bianca 8562, defining radar contact to Pleasure 270, intend to 1000 via Charlotte for Echo. Expect ILS Jack to runway 1 for right QNH 1026.
Okay, if I understood right, you want us to continue to 10,000, 14 right ILS and 1026 for the Bach or for the QNH.
Bianca 8562, that is correct. QNH 1026 and descend to 17,000.
Oh, 17. Okay, sounds better. Down to 17,000 for Avianco 8562. Okay, we're a little further out.
Aproximación Oceanic 219, momento 250, ISBAT 4 Eco la llegada. Oceanic 219, buenas noches, contacto radar, nivel de vuelo 260, continúe su descenso para 17.000 pies y a la llegada ISBAT 4 Eco, prepare aproximación ILS Yankee, pistón 4 izquierda, QNH en Bogotá 1026. ¿Es posible continuar con el procedimiento ILS Yankee 14 derecha?
What? Curious what he's gonna do.
Bien, descenderemos al momento 17.000 pies. Preparamos ILS Yankee 14 derecha, QNH 106 en Bogotá. Muchas gracias, Daniel. Está bueno.
Okay, we've got LS turned on if needed. See what they got planned for us here. The interesting thing is 17,000 starts at IRUPU, which is 20 miles roughly ahead of us. And it's 17,000 until we get close to Amves, and then we drop to 13. So that's why I say it's going to be interesting. Looking at the chart, shouldn't be too much in the way of high terrain around us directly. Go ahead and pull it up for you instead of trying to describe it. Picture's worth 1,000 words. So you can see the airport. Technically, we're not looking at high terrain, so to speak. That could be because we're at 17,000, but at some point they may turn us for Ames and then 13,000.
Bianca 8562, fly direct Ottoman, uniform, Tango, Mike, Alpha, Mike, you're clear for the ILS Yankee runway 1, for right descent to 12,000.
Could you text that fix for us so I can get to the right one? Utman. The hell's Utman? All right, Avianco 8562, thank you. We'll go direct. Utman, descending to 12,000. Yankee for the ILS 14 right. Okay. Like I said, get ready. Did I click? Direct. Okay, folks, we're turning inbound. All right, let's see. We've got the ILS set up. Let's go ahead, dual up just in case.
Oceanic 219, vuele directo Usman, descienda para 2010, es utilizar la aproximación ILS ya, listo 4 derecha. Por la derecha directo Usman, descendemos a 2000 pies, autorizados ILS Yankee 14 derecha, Oceanic 219.
Okay, here we go. We're going to go over to tower next, 118.1.
Avianca 8562, contact tower 118.1.
118.1 for the tower, Avianca 8562. Thanks. 21800. Okay. Bogotá Tower, Ivanka 8562, 7 miles from Utman, inbound for the ILS 14 right.
Bianca 8562, hello, continue approach 14 right, number 1.
Continue approach, number 1, Ivanka 8562. Okay, I've got a localizer on. We've got 136 to 140. Actually, not yet. Reason I held off there, folks, we're still 15 miles out, so I don't want to drag us in. Matter of fact, we're going to punch up a little bit. Now we'll back it down. Runway in sight. And Bogotá Tower, Ivanka 8562 has the runway in sight fully established.
Bianca 8562, wind 040 degrees at 4 knots. QNH 1026, you're clear to land 14 right.
Cleared to land 14 right, Ivanka 8562. Thanks. Okay, spoilers armed. Flaps full. All right. Hopefully you put a prediction in if you're that kind, and we'll see what comes out on this landing. I've got mine in from a few minutes ago. Boy, we're getting tossed about here. The autopilot must have learned from that guy called Flying with Mike. Man.
Oceanic 219 al buque de Tower. Oceanic 219 en su frecuencia, momento de ILS Yankee 14 derecho. Oceanic 219, muy buenas noches. Continúa aproximación 14 derecha, número 2, detrás de una Bianca A320. Bueno, número 2, continuamos aproximación Oceanic 219.
I almost feel like bumping it up.
Oceanic 219, reduzca mínimo de aproximación. Al momento reduciendo mínimo de aproximación Oceanic 219.
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
That was an ouchie.
Avianca 8562, please expedite vacating runway via Kilo 5.
Kilo 5 will expedite Avianco 8562.
Oceanic 219, pendiente autorización. Ahí sí estamos pendientes, no hay problema.
Avianco 8562 off at Kilo 4.
Oceanic 219, viento 100 grados a 41, autorizado a aterrizar, pista 14 derecha. 4 derecha, aterriza, Oceanic 219, muchas gracias. Avianca 8562, thank you so much, sir. Hold short of Kilo, contact ground on 121.8, and have a great night. Thank you for flying VATSIM Colombia.
All right, over to ground 121.8. Avianco 8562, thanks.
And Avianca 8. Okay, and we're clear to Jose Maria Cordoba Airport on the top gate for Romeo departure, Bastille transition. Can I have the squawk one more time for Avianca 1493? 1210. 1210 Avianca 1493. 1493, the rate back is correct. Report for push and start. I will call you back for push and start, Avianca 1493.
At ground, Avianco 8562's off 14 right at Kilo 4, holding short Kilo.
Avianca 8562, taxi via Kilo, November Charlie Papa to gate 79.
Okay, Kilo, November, I believe you said Papa. Oh, there it is. To what gate? All right, so Avianco 8562 Kilo, November Papa Gate 79. Go. See if we get this right, folks. I'm doubtful. Just putting it out there.
Wizard ground, do you read me? Wizard 1003 on the 150. Wizard 1003, can you read back again? Wizard 1003, check your flight plan. We don't have the system. Superficie, muy buenas noches, Oceanic 219, momento donando vía Kilo 5, solicitamos la posición 20 si es posible. Oceanic 299, detrás del avión que está rodando, rueda a la posición 20, vía November Delta a la puerta. Vía November Delta a la posición 20, Oceanic 219 detrás de la Bianca. Wizard 1003 ground, do you have my flight plan? Not yet, Wizard 1003. Alright, Wizard 1003, I'm ready for IFR clearance when ready. Wizard 1003. Yes, and I don't have your flight plan specific. Wizard 1003, I'll try to file again, give me a second. Avianca 8562, can you confirm you're heading to gate 20?
Gate 20. They said 79. I don't show that on my chart.
Mantenemos posición en November Oceanic 219. Avianca 8562, Bogotá ground.
Come on, people. Go ahead, ground.
Avianca 8562, could you confirm you are in gate 20?
Hey, firm, we're in gate 20. You want to...
Avianca 8562, you were playing for gate 79er, sir.
Okay, on my parking chart with Navigraph, I don't have anything in the 70s. Oh, disregard. I went the wrong way on Papa. I see where it is now. My bad, sorry.
Not a problem, Avianca 8562, Oceanic 219, mantenga posición November de Delta. Estamos saltando la situación, podemos ir a la 22 sin problema. recibido, Oceanic 219, continúe Delta Papa, posición 22. Delta Papa, la 22, Oceanic 219.
Oh well, I knew I was going to screw it up, folks. Didn't I call it? I mean, I could make the turn. I was supposed to be over there, folks. Other than a screw up in the gate, we did.
Was there ground? Are you with me again?
Hotel 1003, I have your flight plan, please stand by.
There you go, folks. Look at that. I made him mad. I apologize. Oh, well. I ended up in the wrong spot. That's a bummer. It's doing so good. I thought I had everything down until I can't find the gate. What I should have done was asked, but I didn't. That's what I should have done. All right, well, let's wrap it up. What a great flight. PyRep filed. I'm a little nervous what the landing rate might be on this one. So bear with me here. I'm pulling it up right now. Where am I? There I am. 781 feet a minute. We'll see if that one gets approved. It may not. Yeah, that was, man, it's like all of a sudden she came out from, nowhere, nothing. And dropped like gravity. Okay, well, let's see how bad the other ones got us. Okay, here we go, Elevatech. Survey says 764 feet a minute. Ouch. Yeah, we'll have to see the chief pilot on that one. Well, you know, you can't always grease them. You try your hardest, but you can't. All right, next one's the unofficial scorekeeper. This one's going to really be hard on us, I'll bet. Huh, actually, they're not. 531 feet a minute. Wow. Mark that on a calendar. Sim Toolkit, not hard on me. There's the route. Here's the details. An hour flight, 274 miles. That's because of the cutoff. We didn't do the whole arc thing in 291 or 2,091 kilograms of fuel. And yeah, 531 feet. Hopefully my caddy put the divots back in the runway there. 11,000 feet down the runway is not bad. 17 feet off the center line. That's getting to be borderline. Yeah. You got to kind of watch keeping it to the center. Everything else was fine. It's just that, man, when I pulled back, she was already coming down. So, oh well. Let's just chalk it up as one of those flights. All right. Well, there she is in Bogotá. Again, should have been over towards where 12 is. And, well, you know, these things do happen. All right. Well, we're going to call it tonight, folks. Call it what it was. Great flight. Mediocre landing. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow. It's up there right now. Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard U.S. time. We're going to be flying for a virtual Pan Am, or Pan Am virtual. I always never can figure it out. But anyway, Taipei, Taiwan to Tokyo, Japan. Narita. I'll be nice. And we'll be doing it in the 747-200. We'll see how much of that runway we take out. Oh, I better not, because the boss might be watching. So, but for now, we had a great time, great flight. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, stay safe, stay warm if the temperatures are dropping like they did here. And hope to see you tomorrow morning. God bless. Have a great night.